In this video, I'm going to show you how to add product bundles to your Shopify thank you page in 2025 and beyond. Now, the first question you might want to ask yourself is, why should I even optimize my thank you page? Isn't this page is seen after they completed the purchase? Shouldn't they supposed to keep browsing now on the rest of the internet? Well, the answer is no, okay? This shouldn't be a 0% conversion rate page. If you look at all the big retailers out there, if you look at Amazon, AliExpress, eBay, Walmart, all of these huge retailers have tons of recommendations, tons of optimizations on their thank you page because they know what we also know. After analyzing tens of thousands of stores, we know that customers can convert at this page all the way up to 10%, 5%. It really depends on the right offer at the right time. But what you should know is that customers are already in super high buying temperature. They're probably still holding the credit card in their hand. They just completed the purchase. They're super excited. They're super happy to get the products from your store. If you're going to display the right offer right then and there, they are more than likely to convert again and accept the offer. Now just imagine that you get to a 5% conversion rate. That means that 1 out of 20 orders is going to get converted again. The customer is going to make another purchase. So make sure you don't give up on the thank you page. Don't just make it an exit door from your store. This is a great opportunity to grab more out of your customers. Just squeeze everything out of them. Now, if you don't know what bundling is the art of offering 2 or more products together at a single item, maybe with a discount, without the ability for customers to purchase them separately, or they can but without the discount. Now, the good thing about bundles that if are done right can really increase your average order value significantly. Now, bundling can be as simple as just having the same product purchase and give a discount if they get a quantity. That's nice, like a 3-pack or a 2-pack or whatever. Or it can be just offering complementary product purchased together, like, just complete the look or stuff like that. And the bad thing about bundles is that you couldn't do it on your checkout and thank you page in Shopify until today. With ReConvert, it's now possible, and I'm going to show you how to get it done. Now, before we jump into my screen, I'll show you a step-by-step tutorial on how to get it done. Just make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you'll know whenever I release new videos or features, and comment below ReConvert so we'll get some love from the YouTube algorithm. Alright, now let's just jump into my screen. I'll show you how to get it done. So if you didn't guess that already, for the sake of this tutorial, we're going to use ReConvert. ReConvert is trusted by more than 40,000 active Shopify merchants with more than 5,000 reviews on the App Store. In terms of pricing, we really made sure that the store is a good fit for stores from all sizes. So the basic plan is $4.99 and it grows with you according to the order volume. Of course, you get a 30 days free trial, and usually the ROI on the app is between 1,000 to 4,000%. It really depends on the size of your store. Usually the bigger you are, the better results you're going to see. Alright, so I'm in my flow builder. This is where all the magic happens. If you want to learn more about the flow builder, just click the help video button at the top right corner of the screen. And if you need any help, we have 24/7 live chat support at the bottom right corner of the screen. Alright, so to get started, because we're talking about the thank you page, I'm going to select the thank you page from the list of pages that you can optimize with ReConvert. Okay, moving on, we have the second step, which is condition. Condition is basically the terms in which you want to display a specific offer to a specific customer. It can be based on a specific product they purchased. It can be based on order value. It can be based on the country the customer is from. It can be based on how many items he bought or how many orders he have on your store. Like, you can do a lot of that, but I'm not going to cover that in this video. If you want to learn more about conditions, just click this link to open up a tutorial about it. Now, let's say that on my store specifically, there is one bundle that I want to display to all customers. Makes sense to me. This is just the way I want to do it. Okay, so I'm just going to go to the default condition. Next, we're going to create a slot. A slot is a group of widgets that we're going to place on the relevant Shopify page, in this case, the thank you page. Okay, so I'm going to click on create a slot, and that just open up the ReConvert offer editor. This is where you actually edit the offers. If you want to learn more about the offer editor, again, there's a help video button at the top right corner of your screen. Now, by default, when we create a new slot, we just add a very basic product upsell, but on this video, we're going to talk about bundles. So I'm just going to delete this widget. Okay, in order to add a new widget, I'm just going to click the add widget button at the bottom left corner of the screen. As you can see, we have a lot of options here. We have bundle, product recommendations, product upsell, divider, text, banners, and maybe by the time you're watching this video, we have even more widgets. Because we're talking about bundles, I'm just going to add a bundle, and I'm going to give it a name, an internal name. Customers are not going to see this. Let's say that I want to offer ReConvert products to anyone who buys from my store. So I'm just going to call it the ReConvert bundle. Next, we have the layout. We can choose how we want to display this bundle to customers. We can either do list that's going to look like this. We can do a slider that's going to look like this, and just if they have more than 3 products in this case, it's going to show them a scroll option. A grid that's going to display all the products in a list, and you can control that. Now, I'm just going to keep it as a grid in this case. For the number of products in the bundle, this is of course something you can control. Let's say that I want to have 4 products in this bundle, but now it looks kind of weird, right? But don't worry, you can also also choose how many products are going to be shown per row. So it can be either 2 products per row and then it's going to look like this. You can make it even 1, but then it's just going to look too big, or you can just make it 4 products per row. I think I'm going to keep it 4 products per row. I think it's going to look perfect. Okay, then we can also talk about shipping, and then we can also choose if we want to allow quantity selection per product or for the entire bundle. I think in this case, I'm going to just allow them to get the quantity for the entire bundle. It just makes more sense to me. All right, next for the text. Let's say that I want to offer this bundle for 30% off if they get the entire bundle. Okay, so let's just do bundle on ReConvert products and save 30%. All right, and I'm gonna keep it aligned to the left and I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, large. I think it's good. Amazing. So we have our title. Now it's time to move on to the products. Now, as you can see, I have here 4 product sections, product groups, because I have 4 products in my bundle. Now, if I click each one of them, I'm going to see product blocks for each one of the products if you really want to customize it further. And for each one, you can choose which product is going to be displayed. You can choose to display the same product purchased if you want to make it a part of the product already in the cart. You can use Shopify recommendations. In my case, I'm just going to use specific products for each one of the models because I want to upsell ReConvert products. It just makes the most sense for me. So I'm going to select specific product and then just select the actual product. So we need ReConvert. So let's say that they're getting the hat. For the description, I don't think I want to display the description, it's just a hat. For the product price, let's just make the entire bundle 30% off as mentioned. All right. Moving on to the next product, I think we're going to have again a specific product, ReConvert. Okay, let's do the mug. Amazing. Again, price is 30% off. We're going to have a third product. Let's just do the pen. And the fourth product, let's just do the bag. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, now as for the pricing for each one of them, I want to display the highest and lowest price for each one of them to just make it more enticing for merchants. So I'm just going to do highest and final. Perfect. And then, okay. As for the product details, this is where you can add like a secondary line. I think for all of them, I'm just gonna remove that. I don't think it's necessary for all of them. Amazing. I'm gonna hide the description for the pen and the mug as well. I think it's unnecessary. Great. So now I have a very simple bundle. By the way, if you want to change the position of the products, you can just drag and drop them one on top of another. It's not really a problem. I think I'm going to keep the pen on the right side just because it doesn't have a white background. It looks better if it's going to be on one of the sides. Now below that, we have the total price. Again, this is just the total price of the bundle. I think I'm just going to keep it the same. And then for the accept button, you know what, let's just change it to buy. 4 items. Okay. Now for the quantity selector, you can also play and customize it however you want. I'm just going to keep it as it is, but I'm not going to allow them to buy more than 2. Okay. So I'm going to set a max quantity of 2. And now if customers want to get more than 2 bundles, it's just not going to be available for them. Again, I'm already giving them 30% off. I don't want them to take advantage of this type of offer. Now that I'm happy with my bundle and it's all saved and ready, all I have to do is place this slot within the Shopify thank you page. So I'm just going to close the offer editor. And as you can see, we have slot number 1 created. And now all I have to do is just head over to the Shopify thank you page editor and add ReConvert slot number 1. Amazing. So here is slot number 1. I'm just going to add that. And here is my bundle, looking very nice, looking very good. As you can see, if I want, I can add up to 2 units. I can't add more than that. You can see the quantities change accordingly. But let's say that I don't want to have it in here. Let's say that I want to have it right at the bottom over here below the order summary. Great. And this is what it's going to look like in here. All right. So now that we are ready, all I have to do is just save the changes. The last thing that I want to show you is what it's actually going to look like on a real store, on a real order. So I'm just going to head over through my store, go through the checkout process and show you what the bundle look like on the thank you page. Amazing. So here is my bundle looking good. As you can see, it's impossible for me to get more than 2. Let's say that I want to get 1. This is what it's going to look like for the customer. As you can see, we have here the gold earrings. We're using the order editing API to allow your customers to add the bundle to the order. He cannot remove any of the items and he's getting the full discount. So I'm just gonna need to re-enter my payment details to add this item to my original order. Beautiful. And this is how you add bundle to your thank you page. And this is it, guys. You now know how to add product bundle to your Shopify thank you page and squeeze the most out of your customers in 2025 and beyond. Now, it's needless to say that everything comes comes with super advanced analytics. You can see exactly how your bundles performed, which customers took them, on what orders, which products performed better, what was the conversion rate, how many times customers see it. All of that, you have access to everything. Now again, just don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, comment any questions or suggestions you have below. I promise we answer each and every one of you, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.